Hey guys, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're making Bistec Empanizado, which is Cuban beefsteak or Cuban breaded beefsteak. So the ingredients that we're going to be using basically are 2 steaks, sirloin, or you can find Milanesa steaks if you ask the butcher to, if they have it, they can slice it for you really thin. The ingredients that we're going to be using are 2 steaks. We're going to be using, now you can use sazon completa, complete seasoning, adobo, or whatever seasoning that you want to use. But I'm using oregano, cumin, onion powder, black pepper, and I forgot to put garlic powder. I'm going to be using garlic powder also. Okay, so let's get started. So what we're going to do is you're going to start off by pounding these steaks really thin. So they're almost like paper thin, so they can fry really quick. Alright, so I'm going to transfer the steaks on this mat here. Now I already washed my steaks and cleaned them, so the only thing I have to do now is just pound them. And what I have is a mallet. You can use this side or you can use this side. I prefer to use the flat side because I don't want to tear the steaks up. So that's what side I'm going to be using. Okay, so I'm going to start off by pounding these steaks. I think I may have pounded a little bit too flat on some sides, but it's okay. Get a little too much aggression. Alright, so they're thin enough, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start seasoning them now. So I'm going to put some cumin. I'm going to put a little bit, not a lot because I don't want too much. What I should have done is made a mix. That's what I should have done. Yeah. Like a little, like I normally do it. My husband does it that way. So I'm just putting a little bit of black pepper. I'm going to put a little garlic powder. Put a little oregano. Okay, and you're going to do it both sides. And lastly, the onion powder. Okay, so I'm going to start off by taking my steak and I'm going to put it in flour. So I'm just trying to coat the entire steak in flour. Okay, so once the steak is covered, then you're going to dip it into egg. Shake off the excess flour. Oops, shake off the excess flour, and I'm going to dip it into my egg. Make sure your steak is totally covered. Now you're going to do the other side. Now flip it to the other side, but make sure all the steak is covered, because when you get ready to fry it, you don't want the steak to be partially covered. So any part that doesn't have, just throw some excess breadcrumb. Okay, so I have my brown rice in the rice cooker, and to the rice I'm adding a little oil, and I'm going to add a pack of chicken bouillon powder. I'm adding this because brown rice has such a, I don't know, I just can't get used to the taste, but anyway, I'm trying to do the best I can to flavor it up. Alright, so I'm going to add a little oil to this, and then I'm gonna stir it up. Alright, not too much oil. Alright, I'm gonna start frying the steak up. So I'm gonna do the first one. So this doesn't take long to fry, so I'm gonna just check the back of it. We're gonna give it a little bit more time on this side, and then I'm gonna flip it. So now I'm gonna cook it. To the other side. You see how fast that is? Okay, so we're gonna take this out now. That's one. Okay, so this is the other. Okay, so this is not gonna take long. This cooks really fast because the steaks are thin, and either you can get them cut, thinly sliced, or you can just pound it so it's thin enough so that it can fry really quick. So I will be back, guys. I'm just gonna cut an onion up in the meantime while I'm waiting for this side to fry, so that I can put it over top of it when I'm done. All right, be right back. So we're gonna fry the other side. This really looks delicious. Okay, so I'll be back. Okay, so it's ready, so I'm going to take this out. Okay, so I'm getting the oil ready so that I can fry up the green peppers, red peppers, the onions, and the garlic. Okay, so I'm going to start adding the vegetables. Okay, so this is a seasoning that I'm adding to the beans. I'm adding at the top, middle, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of oregano. To the left, I'm adding 1 teaspoon of cumin, black pepper, 1 teaspoon, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, and in the center, that's a teaspoon of sugar. I'm also adding some vinegar. Just a pinch of vinegar. Not even a pinch of vinegar. What am I saying? A drop of vinegar. Alright. And I'm also adding this because I don't have any ham at the moment. So I'm using ham flavoring. So we're going to mix everything up. And I'm going to add a cup of water to the beans because they're already done. I mean, it's nothing really to do when you have canned beans. They're already cooked already for you. So the only thing you need to do is just season them up. Okay, so I'm going to add 1 cup of water. I might have to add 2. Yeah, I might add 2 because I see like this is not going to be enough. All right. Okay, so I'm adding 1 cup of water, and I'm going to let this cook down until the broth gets thicker, and I'll be back with you guys in a few minutes. Okay, so my rice is done and it's fluffy, so I'm gonna start serving it now. Okay, so I have my rice there, and this is, I'm gonna put some beans over my rice, and I get the steak. Now this steak is a little bit too big for me, so I might find myself breaking this up. Yes, this is a lot, so I won't be eating all this. But I'm gonna put some. I'm gonna put some salad on the side. Yeah, this steak is huge, so I will not be eating that. But anyway, so I'm gonna have salad. Yeah, I cannot eat. No, I'm not even gonna lie. That's definitely not my appetite to have all that. I'm gonna put another tomato. I love tomatoes. So I'm gonna add another tomato. And I'm gonna add some onions. That'll be it. And that'll be dinner. That is a dinner. Look how delicious this is. That's it. I'm gonna put some parsley over it. Well guys, this is my delicious breaded steak and brown rice, plantains, and a side salad. Well guys, I thank you for taking the time out to watch this video. Please stay tuned for more upcoming videos. Have a good night. God bless.